People often ask, what is a short-term investment goal, or maybe a longer-term investment goal? I think the key word is goal. When do you want to fulfill the goal? So maybe a short-term investment goal or short-term ambition might be when the borders open up and we can fly out. Somebody might want to take a holiday in 2021, just to, get some normality back. That's what I would consider maybe a short-term goal, maybe 1 year out. I think then what's important is to understand what are you going to invest in to achieve that. The classical case somebody might say was, just save some money, and keep it in the bank, in the savings account, or invest in a money market fund, because ultimately that's only a year down the line. You wouldn't advise somebody to say, invest in the stock market. Month to month, stock market is volatile. Over a year, stock market can go up, can go down, can go up a lot, can go down a lot. And therefore you might miss your goal that you want to achieve, which is only 1 year out. Longer term investment goals, I think are predicated on what I said before. Make sure that you've covered your bases in terms of what you're doing in the near term, okay? Because as you invest in something long term, the idea is you're not going to touch it or need to go and access that capital. Because most likely when you have a longer term goal, you probably might have invested in something that has a bit of risk. And it has a bit of risk so you can get a bit of a higher return. And it needs that higher return over time to develop, to come through. That is why investing in the stock market might be a 5-year endeavor. You may get lucky and make money in 1 year, but that's lucky. But over the longer term, to put odds on your side, invest for a longer period of time. Important about goals also, I think, is to put context. If I have a goal and I kind of work out how much money I need to invest in. So say I've got a goal and I've got nieces and nephews, and maybe I want to contribute to them going to college, for example. And I realize that I can contribute X amount of money, and I only need it to make a return of, let's say, 5% per year. That goal is predicated on the amount of money going in, a return of 5% to create a pot of money to satisfy the goal, in this case education, for example. I don't need now to invest in something high risk, because the goal has two aspects to achieving it: the return and the amount of money you put in. If you're not comfortable with the risk and the return, because it goes hand in hand, the only thing you can do is to try and increase the money you put towards it, yeah? So a lot of time people may not have a lot of money and they think, I can't achieve that goal, and then decide to take a lot of risk because they realize, no, I need to make 20% per annum, And if that was easy, we'd all be doing it. So sometimes it is just start small. Next year you may be able to invest a bit more, the year after a bit more, and then try and bring that goal in sight.